Hello, this is Panzeline from POCGamer, and I am here today on day 19 of the 30-day D&D challenge that I'm doing, where I'm talking about Dungeons & Dragons, answering questions off of this sheet of paper in sequential order based on my experience and thoughts. So, let's see here. Today's question is, day 19, what is my favorite elemental slash plant slash construct? So I'm going to pick one of those things. Or maybe one of each. I don't know. Yeah, go for one of each. So the first two are really easy. My favorite plant and my favorite shield guard, or gave it away right there. And my favorite construct actually generally share pretty close proximity inside the monster manual, and that would be the Shambling Mound and the Shield Guardian, right off the hop. So Shambling Mound, my favorite plant monster to throw at characters. This thing is great. It is a horrible mass of leaves, roots, and other things that is brought to terrifying life by a lightning strike at just the right. It's one of those like right place, right time, suddenly creates a horrible monster sort of thing. So, like lightning hit. What's it say here? Yeah, spawned by lightning. Shambling Mound results from a phenomenon in which lightning or fey magic invigorates an otherwise ordinary swamp plant. And then it just goes on a rampage and just starts like eating things, and it never stops eating things, and it can engulf characters. And the best part about this thing is that like it's relatively easy to hit. Like you can lay into this thing at a fairly low level and still hit it. The problem is it has a ton of hit points, does a moderate amount of damage, but can also engulf players and just like start to try to absorb them and eat them, which is really cool. Like I love that aspect of them. Yeah, so here, that's Shield Guardian. Or am I? There we go. So yeah, angle, learning how the cameras work. Yeah, there's the Shambling Mound and the Shield Guardian. Anyways, so these things, yeah, Shambling Mounds are great. Favorite plant, no hands down. Great to hit characters with as a DM. If they're out, wilderness or swamp sort of setting, or even anywhere sort of like dingy where things could go like horribly wrong. So that's good. The Shield Guardian is my favorite construct, just because like golems are cool, and there's sort of clockwork horrors and a lot of other things, especially from back in the day. But the Shield Guardian is this like awesome concept, and I don't know, like maybe they published it somewhere, like the actual details on how a character could make one if you're a magic user. I don't know if that ever happened, but I hope that it did, because these things are great. I mean, basically it's it's Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist. It's a living suit of armor. Unfortunately not intelligent, so not completely like him. But anyways, yeah, thing's cool. You got your amulet. It protects you. When it works to protect whoever's got the amulet, knows the command words. Absorbs damage for them. Heals itself back, and honestly, I think it was probably the impetus for the creation of the Warforged player race. Because people are like, man, like, this is cool. Why can't I play one? Like, I want to play a magic robot for all intents and purposes. And the thing's awesome. I love it. I dig it. It is something that I think is very cool. Plus, if you're playing a high-level magic user, they're super handy to have around. So they act as a bit of a damage sponge for you. Like, they'll absorb a bit of the damage you're taking and can lay a beat down on stuff. So very handy, particularly if you're running a small party campaign. Like if you have, say, like only the single player, or maybe like a duo or trio, that addition, especially at higher levels, can really make a difference in what they can do and how bold they get. And as for my favorite elemental, yeah, you know what? I like just plain elementals, like not any specific one. Like I don't like fire elementals any more than I like earth elementals or water or air or anything. I actually just like the idea of elementals, the ability is they have. They're very, very story and plot specific monsters, I find, and region specific as well. Like they're things that you don't just break out casually. Like it's something that you build into a storyline, and if you do that, then they work great. If you don't do that, you're kind of like, Why am I fighting an earth elemental in the middle of town? There's nothing that indicated this was going to be a thing. Um, but if you put that little bit of extra effort into like thinking it out, like how you'd use them and like build them into a larger plot, they are really effective. And I mean, they are dangerous. Let's see here. Giants, Fomorians, Driders, Dryads. Yeah. I mean, just looking at them in the monsters book here, I mean, that's like, how do you pick one? They're all awesome. I mean, you're either going to be suffocated, smashed, burned, or drowned. And I do enjoy like the Genasi. I think they're a cool, like sort of sub elemental thing. Very awesome concept. Something that I think a lot of people were thinking about and playing around about, maybe in homebrew for a lot of years before it became something that was official. Just because not everybody knows all the time about what's coming out in what books and stuff. So, but yeah, elementals. I like all of them. They're not like plants where I can be like, yeah, shambling mound. That is my call. Or or like constructs from like Shield Guardian. So cool. Yeah, elementals. No, I'm like, yeah, that's it. Just an elemental. Like they're fantastic just as is, and I cannot pick one above any of the other ones. So yeah, there you go. So that's it for today. This has been day 19 of the challenge. What is my favorite plant construct elemental? And I had to give an answer for each one of them because they are all awesome and all deserve some equal attention there. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please check out my blog, POCGamer.com. Follow me on Twitter at POCGamer, or look me up on Facebook, where you'll find POCGamer's Facebook page. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.